All right, let's get right into it. If you're holding an iPhone 14 Pro right now, you've probably been asking yourself the big question: is the brand new 15 Pro actually worth the upgrade? We're going to break it all down.
Okay, so our source for this explainer starts with a pretty intense warning. So clearly this isn't just a simple decision. Let's find out why.
And here they are, our two contenders. On the left, you've got the amazing iPhone 14 Pro, and on the right, the shiny new iPhone 15 Pro. Now, they look almost identical, but the claim is that for some people, picking one of these is actually a really bad move.
And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Are all the fancy new features just hype? Or is upgrading from the 14 Pro to the 15 Pro a genuine waste of your hard-earned cash? Let's find out.
Ding, ding, ding. It's time for round one in our little championship bout. Design and feel. I mean, you hold this thing in your hand every single day, so this one's a pretty big deal. So here's what's so interesting. The biggest difference isn't something you can see in a picture. It's something you have to feel. The 14 Pro is made of stainless steel, but the 15 Pro, it's made of titanium. And that material changes everything. The source is super clear on this. The titanium makes the 15 Pro noticeably lighter. It's just a more comfortable, more premium feel. You know, it's the kind of thing where once you feel it, it's really hard to go back.
So for round one, it is a knockout. The superior feel of that titanium body gives the iPhone 15 Pro a very clear win.
All right, on to round two. We're moving from the outside in to take a look at speed and power. This is all about what's ticking under the hood.
Okay, the critical piece here is the chip. The 14 Pro has the A16 Bionic, and the 15 Pro gets the new A17 Pro. So the big question is, does changing the name from Bionic to Pro actually mean anything, or is it just marketing?
Well, according to the source, it absolutely does. The A17 Pro isn't just a tiny step up. We're talking smoother gaming, apps that open in a snap, and just an overall sharper, snappier feel. It really is a chip that's built for the future. And just like that, round two goes to the iPhone 15 Pro. It's faster, it's more capable, and it's looking ahead. So far, this is a complete clean sweep.
And now for the final direct comparison. Round three, the camera showdown. Let's be real, for a lot of us, this is the most important part of any phone upgrade.
Now, on paper, this looks like a tie. Both phones have that incredibly powerful 48-megapixel main camera. So that means the pictures are exactly the same, case closed, right?
Well, not so fast. The real difference here is in the software. The iPhone 15 Pro has much better image processing, and that leads to cleaner photos, especially when it's dark. It also gives you more precise control over your zoom. The photos just look better.
So, the win, once again, goes to the iPhone 15 Pro. But, and this is a really important but from the source, this round was much, much closer than the others. The 14 Pro camera is still absolutely fantastic.
Okay, now we need to pivot, because we're about to talk about what our source calls the single biggest difference of them all. It's not the design, not the speed, not even the camera. It's the charging port.
That's right. The iPhone 15 Pro finally says goodbye to the Lightning cable and says hello to USB-C. And what does that mean? It means one single charger for your iPhone, your Mac, your iPad, all of it.
The benefits here are so simple but so huge. First, just the convenience of one charger for everything. Second, much faster data transfer speeds, which is a big deal if you're moving big video files. And third, the freedom to use a universal cable that everybody else already has. This is a massive quality of life upgrade.
Okay, let's just recap for a second. The iPhone 15 Pro has won every single round. It's got a better design, a faster chip, a slightly better camera, and that game-changing USB-C port. The conclusion here seems pretty obvious, doesn't it?
But this is where our source material delivers a final and honestly a very unexpected twist. It is time for the final verdict.
And there it is. Despite winning on every single metric, the final judgment is this. If you are coming from an iPhone 14 Pro, this upgrade is simply not worth the money.
Yeah, you heard me right, and here's why. The improvements, while they are definitely real, they're just incremental. They aren't big enough to justify spending all that cash when you're upgrading from a phone that is already as powerful and capable as the 14 Pro.
And that leaves the final decision right back in your hands. Knowing that the upgrades are real, but maybe not revolutionary, what are you going to do? Are you going to hold on to your 14 Pro or make the leap anyway?